When we try to control the manifestation process, when we don't allow the process to just unfold, we create so much resistance. The process becomes so much more difficult than it has to be, because your manifestations can be so simple, can be so easy. The process can be so effortless. Doesn't mean that you won't take actions, but the process really can be simple. And the only thing stopping that process from being so simple, so easy, so effortless is the mind. The mind thinking that it knows exactly how the manifestation should unfold. And I apologize for the sound, by the way. The mind thinks that it has to figure everything out and knows the exact path to manifest. But what if I told you that the mind is just a barrier? What if I told you that the mind is just slowing down your manifestations, and that if you were just to let go, if you were just to let go of trying to control every little thing, like that sound that came into the video, my mind could try to control that. But if I just let it be there and I stop trying to control, the manifestation can happen in a much faster way. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you how to let go of control and manifest faster, and how controlling the outcome is actually slowing down the manifestation process. So if you're new to this channel, what I want you to do is to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, because I do post a new video every single day. Also, if you want to work with me one-on-one personally, hit the link that's in the description box of this video to apply for a free consultation. So the thing with control is that we think that controlling the outcome, we think that by controlling every little tiny thing, that we're going to speed up the manifestation process, that things are going to happen in a much faster way. But all that happens when we try to control with the mind is that it just slows down the process. It creates resistance in our bodies. It doesn't allow us to feel like we're effortlessly manifesting, which is what I believe manifestation should be. I don't think manifestation should be this struggle where every little tiny thing is extremely difficult, where every little tiny thing that happens we internally resist. I think that the process is supposed to be simple. I think that the process is supposed to be a beautiful unfolding of watching the manifestations come into our life, where we love the process. We love how it's all working out. And then the mind thinks that no, I have a specific idea of how this manifestation should unfold. I have a specific time frame that this manifestation should come at, and it's only stopping us. It's not allowing us to just let the universe do its job. You see, the ego controlling the manifestation is what slows down the manifestation. That's the first thing I want you to understand. The part of you that thinks that you have to control everything is going to slow down the manifestation process. Now, I'm not saying that we don't have control to some degree. Like, I have control in the sense that I can be responsive to life in this present moment. Like, if I feel that something's off, I'll trust that intuition and I'll go move the camera somewhere else, or I'll talk to a person in a different way because maybe they need more feminine energy in that moment. Maybe they need more support in that moment. Maybe sometimes people need to be a little bit more masculine, and so then I share that with them. I can be responsive to each present moment. And there's a lot of areas where I do have control. I can control recording a video every single day. I can use my willpower. I can use my masculine energy. And when I say masculine energy, by the way, I don't mean man or woman. I just mean a pushing, controlling energy. And this pushing and controlling energy serves a purpose, but only to a certain level. At some level, that level of control only slows down the manifestation. So I have control in some areas. I can record a video daily. I can meditate daily. I can do what I can do daily. But then the rest is not up to me. the rest is not up to me to figure all of it out with my mind. Why not just allow the universe to do its job? Now, the second thing I want to share with you when it comes to how to let go of control and manifest faster is just to see that when we control things with our minds, it slows down everything. But also, you have to understand that divine intelligence is actually working through us in all moments. You don't have to figure all of it out with your mind. And that's what the mind wants to do, is to think that it has to control everything. But what if we were just to allow the divine to bring us what it is that we want? What if we were just to allow divine intelligence to flow through us? What if we were just to allow the universe to do its job, and then the ego can actually do its job? We can do our job of controlling what it is that we can control. We can do our job of doing what it is that we know we need to do. And then the rest, we can just leave it up to the universe. The rest is not up to us. The rest, just leave it up to the universe. Let the universe do its job. You do your job and let the universe do its job. Now, the paradox is that we are divinely connected to the universe, and to some degree we're not separate from the universe. So you're kind of doing all of it to some degree. You're actually divinely connected to the universe. You're divinely connected to infinite intelligence. But at the same time, you are infinite intelligence, and you're not separate from infinite intelligence, but you're actually working with it, and it's working through you, and it's all working together to bring the manifestation to you. So just allow divine intelligence to do its job. Don't try to control everything. Now, how do you do this? How do you allow divine intelligence to just do its job while we do our jobs as the ego? Well, it's important to understand that you can do what you have to do. You can take the inspired, intuitive actions. You can do the things that you know you're supposed to be doing. You can follow your intuition moment by moment. You can be responsive to life. You can do what you feel is right moment by moment. But then just think back to a lot of the things that worked out in your life. Think back to maybe a time where you saw some synchronicity, or you saw a coincidence that happened, and just ask yourself, did I make that happen? At least to the entirety of the manifestation. Like, we have control, but then some things is just the universe doing its job. So one thing that really helps me to let go of control is just to literally remind myself that I'm not doing all of this. That literally helps me. There's so many moments in my life where I was so worried that I'm not going to be able to manifest what I want, where I feel the need to control. Like, my mind wanted to control the fact that, you know, I heard that sound come in the video, but I just decided to not let it control anymore because I was recording this video more than once and I wasn't getting to the flow state. So the key is to understand that you can literally just remind yourself that you don't have to control all of it. That's a huge thing that we can do. And then if we find ourselves trying to control things, just let it go and move on, and remind yourself that you're divinely connected to the universe. There's been many moments in my life where I started to doubt myself, where I started to have a lack of confidence in my manifestation skills, a lack of confidence when it comes to my path. And then I literally would just remember a day where I saw like ego-shattering synchronicities. I just reminded myself of that day. I just thought back to the day where my ego was shocked because it saw that I was divinely connected to the universe. That's a powerful tip you can do right there. Just remind yourself that you're connected to the universe. And it might seem like it can be a little bit repetitive, but if you just apply this, like if you feel doubt right now, just remember that you're connected to the universe. Remember that there's a divine plan working for you. Remember that you have nothing to worry about, because all you have to do, which brings me to the third point, is just take the inspired actions. Take the inspired actions. Take the intuitive, inspired actions and then let the universe do the rest. Let the universe do its job. You do your job, let the universe do its job. And once again, you are the universe, but I'm talking about the oneness that you're connected to. The nothingness and the everythingness that you're connected to. Let the universe just do that for you. Let the universe control that for you. You can do what you have to do as the ego. Let the universe do the rest. Now, what you can control, what I invite you to control, is to take the intuitive, inspired action. Take the intuitive, inspired actions. If you feel a nudge in a certain direction to go do something, well then go do that. Keep taking the intuitive, inspired actions. But then after that, it's up to the universe to do the rest. Now, I'm just going to clarify this video. The 3 things that I've shared with you to let go of control and manifest faster. Number 1, realize that the ego controlling is only slowing down your manifestations. That's all it's doing. You trying to control everything with your ego, you trying to figure everything out logically, how every little thing's supposed to manifest, is actually slowing down your progress. It's actually slowing down how fast that thing's gonna manifest. We think that it's gonna make things happen faster, but it only slows things down. Understand that. Remember that if I'm controlling something right now, if I'm trying to control how this thing works out, I'm slowing myself down right now. And the second thing you gotta remember is that divine intelligence is working through you, for you, protecting you, bringing you closer to the manifestation in all moments when you let go of control. And even when you are controlling, the universe still has your back. The universe is still working for you. But understand that divine intelligence is helping you to manifest what you want. Understand that the universe is working for you. Understand that. The universe is working for you. If you feel doubt, if you're doubting the manifestation process, just remind yourself that the universe is working for you. Think back to synchronicity. Your path is your path. I've had synchronicities in my life that I have to remember to remind myself that I am divinely connected. You have your specific memories and experiences that were unique to you, where you need to prove to yourself that the universe has your back. I can't prove that to you. You have to have that faith. I can inspire you and give you that reminder, but at the end of the day, you have to have that faith because you have to see and know that you're divinely connected. Now, the third thing is to take the intuitive, inspired actions where you feel like you're on the right path. Where you feel like you have to do something, well then do that. And realize that's also divine intelligence working through you, is nudging you to take certain actions. And if you follow these 3 things, that is going to allow you to manifest much faster and allow you to let go of control. And you're thinking, Francis, but you're saying take actions, that's so controlling. This is not about not taking actions or taking actions. This is not about trying to be masculine or trying to be feminine. This is about letting go of controlling whether we take an action or whether we don't take an action. Because both may be necessary. You might have to take an action, you might have not to take, you might not need to take an action. But what if in each moment we have to do something specific, and all we have to do is trust our intuition and trust the guidance? My intuition is telling me to record a video daily. That's my intuition. My intuition is saying record a video daily. Control in that sense. Do what you have to do, Francis, to record a video every single day. But then let the universe do the rest. Let the universe do the rest. Francis doesn't have to control everything. Francis, this avatar, this ego avatar, doesn't have to control everything. It can take actions, but it can let the universe do the rest. Okay, so that's all I have for this video. Once again, if you want to work with me one-on-one personally, hit the link that's in the description box of this video to apply for a free consultation. As always, have yourself a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.